All right. Between the whole and thank you the situations, I am uploading the first video of this day, which were requested by Justice Paris and Your Honors and Movistar Argentina, which is not Movistar, Kirchner's and Evangelicals and Paris, continues on trying to making lazy because of they will make up my video back on the reality that they will show that it's them and not me, and they will cover the whole of the possibilities all over to twisting it out and keeping the same disgusting shit, this tierra enferma repodrida, about anything which I am or we are on the worthy on the reality and the truth. They will cover in the whole train for the whole of the schools, Fuerzas Armadas expertos, Ministerios de Seguridad y Defensa, y toda la lacra enferma argentina. So the reality is I am at the 44, 45, and they are trying to blocking, they are trying to the thumbnail to not come at the uploading for there to take time enough for they to reproduce it and they to show that it's them and not I. And I wouldn't be the whole that I can show you and you know that I am. Especially if I am upright, especially if I have judgment, especially if I have any virtue and any capacity and any distinguished reality that can really mean worthy. Or anything that can really be appreciated like a person. Or some respectable or something for worth. Or something for matters. Okay, especially truth to show. Reality, you know. Okay, 58%, 59 now, 60%. All right, just a little bit, the idea of Your Honors and Justice Paris, we're testing microphones. I have on the 82%, sorry, the volume of the microphone to recording on headsets and 10% amplifying for what it is the sensitiveness of the microphone and the best ever captation for what details on the high definition Realtek system for device, what is Windows 10 on quad core i3 Intel computer. So the recording forwarding the width until 48,000 hertz from this is 3 hertz approximately on harmonics captation for what the systems can provide. Now on 64 bits, I mean. Now the reality of this works exactly at this range and at this capacity, and what I'm giving is allowed by Google, including for comparison on Justice, a Genius product that were identified, a Logitech product which were identified on microphones that provides the range that were tested in a very weird way for everybody, but the truth happened, and it is. And the range for harmonics and the campus for captation and definition is quite fine, quite good. Ain't a professional series, but works like any mobile device in a very great sound to captate, but okay, it's just what it is. I will cheat also with this. It wouldn't be possible including recording and uploading videos from Android to any account to any hub. Wouldn't be possible at all to thinking at the probability that one headset or a Bluetooth to have a microphone to introduce one element for communications over one singular device on Bluetooth wireless, or headsets with a little capsule around. It doesn't exist this, and the experts in Fuerzas Armadas tells to judges and to forensics that is so. So the whole I've been doing what exactly robbing never have been really done. Unless something like this. How possibly, with such a voice, that professional? Gracias, thank you. I am professional. Forever shall I. Y vos sos un profesional abominable. Argentazo de cuarta. All right, sorry my terms. Start the process has begun over the first video. Forgive me, please. I'm not giving you the right view because of there's too much bright, naturally. But now, process has begun. The first video is processing that you can observe, and it's going to take for about, if there is a possibility for them, until they can reproduce it out, for they to say that it worked on them. 43% processed and is isolated until now works. They are trying to switch also the video and temaging from the normal platform of Google, my accounts, and also whatever they can take with them devices of security over the streets and putting from them devices one and another, like also gives to them business all what they can have to getting inside my device and taking files and taking systems and applications and registers and whatever they want, so putting in others and implanting, making clones, and what has not him? Why will you say such a thing? You are offending to the government, to the state, and to the friends of Kirchner's, especially to la Presidenta de la Argentina. And for offending the President of Argentina, pum, en la cabeza. Like the old times once they began. You supposedly threatened it. This never happened either. Really. Okay. I come on putting you down. Kirchner, see, then you're goddamn disgusting to me, so ever. And I came on dealing about this and you need to inventing so much more for this to be covered. And every time I said something and I've denounced, you rant all over to trying to cover and switching and twisting and find out anyone that could certify that I were telling truth, to killing or disappearing or internating over psychiatric delusion conditions. Or any paper or any friend to go, like, anda a buscar a los médicos, llama a los médicos ahora. And any other for you to cover the shit. But the problem is that you never covered nothing and you won't now anymore. Shut up. Alright, just a little bit. 95% on processing. I'm gonna publish the first video in a moment. And headsets on Logitech. Leit void I mait leit void loa boa mair leit void I never leit void. I'm sorry my fails. I'm feeling terrible. Forgive me please. Ze mein Elieh me violet issue in like lay void se JHA'I of oir nella dij of mat liat an mir ein liat lay vor Leite zavot es im Eloi, that like lesam shevoet lagim, gemavot I'm thumbnail already, forgive me please. I'm gonna do just a moment. Seluat davot seliat amav layet samshu. While I publish, forgive me. And layat sevelat ami zevot layiker et sabalait min levet samshir. Okay, 12:56. Zevoint leiev mevot, Zevoint ledoin lavo, Zenevoint liadzos nem lafe, Zim nevoin layet sishev, im leat ki. 12:57 the second, sorry. And you wanted to do this. Coming again, hiding, and they wanted to switch. And I got it, gotcha. And there goes. I got to opening, close and reopen my accounts again. They have been grabbing my systems, my Pantonicanas account. It doesn't answer, 12:57 the third. So I cannot publish for doesn't accepts nothing. I gotta close and reback. And the reback is exactly the they have been trying to switch my accounts around. And more than that, the files and everything, which already have been doing nasty sicknesses like always done, with trying to making a phantom supposedly for handle my supposed psych condition and psychic reality and cycle moment forwarding my helpers, government of Israel and International Criminal Court, to robbing and to Argentina and killing Argentina with the whole of the government of the world, glorious, which I will be a criminal and they will be the poor ones and the official real ones established by a supposed God. But the reality is other. So the sickness doesn't have breaks, and the breaks gotta happen. They gotta die. I'm so sorry. Okay, realities for the soul at the point of the sicknesses that they have done and continued on making. 58, still the photo. I've just established, I'm sorry, domestic problem still, and the realities expressly for what the best we're doing with, at what references on this all we're doing, and how to making some senses on the right. Okay, you got it on the day already, the first video. I'm sorry for giving you the inspiring away for a moment, and this is taking too much, but you wanted doing this as well, like I know you do. Already, just once more, already, and the reality expressly for, if I would, reinitiating, I will ever have the switch on, aren't his, don't you see, neither the phone neither the line. So also with the twisted thing that they can switch if they can, because they have been getting in my accounts with evangelicals to touching whatever they wanted. In a very ghost system on the security and anti-terrorism and the delitos informáticos, Policía Federal Argentina, Policía de la Ciudad, and Ministerio de Seguridad. You know, it's important and it's a cycle, and we got to research where are its friends so we can finally find out what happens and how did he rob to armed forces and the rest all. I'm sorry. Okay. Published. Okay. Sei mir leidlich naivo, sei mein Leib letzeit mi ne Leib im Leid weit like my Leiots me like if I let I void, I never up like, let's have see. I'm a lion, have I, my voice, not I let, I am void, and until there for this video, and how is this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The simplicity of glorious moment. It's all that we've shared. You've kept your family, and they need you there. Though I try to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. For I'm saving all my life for you. For you, no, for you, for you, for you. Whitney Houston, saving all my love for you. I'm sorry, the mess steals a mess. We know that. We know. Sorry. Second video, just a little bit, and opening on 60% volume video and setting the 10 for sensitiveness and amplitude for the captation and definition on Realtek. And this is, sorry, continued to the second video, now 1304 to 05, Buenos Aires on same Monday 18th of this 2019.